I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Damnation issue number 3 with Dr. Strange falling to the dark side. It's up to Wong and his ragtag team of heroes to save Vegas. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alrighty then, so after turning down Wong's offer to join his new team in the previous issue, Johnny Blaze comes to the Sanctum Sanctorum to offer his services. Wong is happy to see the Ghost Rider, but at the same time he feels bad because he has to ask of him something much more than the others, something completely secret, but something also completely important to saving Doctor Strange in the city. Speaking of, back in the present, we see that the first strike team of magical Marvel heroes isn't exactly doing so good. Blade is stuck under a possessed Thor's hammer. Luckily, his half-vampire genes and Brother Voodoo's magical powers have kept him from completely dying, but no one knows if they're worthy enough to lift it. Hilariously enough, Moon Knight decides to throw his hat into the ring, going, hey, you know what, I got so many personalities bouncing around in my head, surely one of them must be worthy. Scarlet Spider is also here. It seems that his main job in this issue is to get made fun of by Elsa Bloodstone, and it's pretty goddamn hilarious. Now, while all of that is going on, Wong goes to confront his friend Doctor Strange, who is currently possessed by demonic forces. Wong does a pretty good job defending himself, all things considered, but it's ultimately made abundantly clear that Stephen Strange's soul no longer is inhabiting his body. Bat, Stephen's ghost dog, hearing about this, decides to make paranormal lemons into paranormal lemonade by hopping into the husk of a body, essentially taking it over and getting Doctor Strange back to the good team. And hey, all over the place the good guys start to turn the tide of battle. Moon Knight believes he was able to lift the hammer. Of course, maybe Thor just called it back, we don't exactly know. What we do know for sure, though, is Blade decides to get a little payback and ride the hammer back to its master, stabbing it in the eye. Ouch. And from there, both sides square up on either side of Vegas, and the Battle of Damnation is about to be joined. Geez, it's like the Sharks and the Jets over here. You'll of course probably notice, though, that the heroes are down one particular member, and that is Ghost Rider. What's taking him so long? Well, he's ready to pull off that special mission that Wong gave him. He comes in rolling like heavy metal thunder, and then, showing his full-on Evel Knievel roots, does a sick-ass jump over the battlefield before riding his flaming hell chopper up the Hell Tower to where Mephisto's hiding out. That might be one of the coolest things Ghost Rider has ever done. Mephisto, though, is not impressed by sick-ass jumps. In fact, he seems pretty sick of Ghost Rider completely. Before Johnny can even get a word out about what he plans to do to the devil, Mephisto does probably the most unexpected thing yet, and that is he lifts the Ghost Rider curse from Johnny Blaze, making him human before pushing him off the tower. I mean, really, why didn't he do that all the other times he fought Ghost Rider? To think of all the trouble he could have been saved. Essentially, Ghost Rider dies here and then. Was that part of the plan as the comic ends? So that was Damnation number 3, everybody, and overall it continued to be a cool, fast-paced, fun little story. Didn't change my life or anything, but I still dug it. Where I think this event storyline really shines, and it kind of separates it from the pack when it comes to Marvel stories like this, is the character interactions. Mainly that they're genuinely funny and genuinely interesting. It's cool to see Ghost Rider take center stage in this issue. Do I actually think he's dead? No, of course not, especially because he's getting a special tie-in issue next week. It's also interesting to know that this is called Doctor Strange Damnation, but overall it seems like it's been more of a Wong-centric story in the last couple issues. Not complaining, I like Wong, and it's nice to see him getting more to do. Overall, I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. It was pretty good. So that was Damnation, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you always know what I'm doing next. And hey, if you like what I do and you're in the market for a brand new comic book trade, please look at my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get a great deal, but if you use my link, you won't have to pay anything for shipping, and a small percentage will go in to support me and the channel, which is always nice. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I'll see you all again later.